Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no much good depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Today is Thursday, the 27th of June 2024. I bring news update. IPOB can't win a referendum today because an average Igbo man wants to remain a Nigerian. That's according to AYCF. Oh yes. Now the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum has said that the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, led by the Onyendu himself, Maz Namdakano, yes, said will not succeed, that's IPOB will not succeed in a referendum to decide the fate of Biafra. Now, the national president of the AYCF, yes, that's Yerima Shitima, made a statement when he said, the majority of Igbos prefer to remain Nigerian citizens rather than secede to form an independent state of Biafra. In his statement, he acknowledged that some Igbos are genuinely seeking fairness, equity, and justice. Yes. So, he averred that an average Igbo person wants to remain a Nigerian. He cited demands for justice, equity, and fair play as the primary concerns of the Igbo. In his star statement, quote, as a Nigerian, I know that IPOB can't win a referendum today because an average Igbo man wants to remain a Nigerian. All they are demanding is justice, equity, and fair play. Oh yes, end of quote. Now, this is his statement after putting him now. So, he said, the Igbos, they don't want to leave. They want to remain in Nigeria. But they are demanding justice, fairness, and equity. Now, the first point is this. They acknowledge, this Arewa group, they acknowledged that the Igbos have been marginalized. Yes, because most cases they will tell you this is an imagination, it's an imaginary thing, it doesn't exist. Nobody's marginalizing the Igbo. Someone has come up to say, oh, why will you say the Igbos are being marginalized? Whereas if you go to Lagos, they have taken the half of Lagos. Yes, businesses, economy, in Lagos, the Igbos have taken half of it. One ethnic group in the country, taken half of the economic hub of the country. And they say if you go to the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, the Igbos have taken half of the Federal Capital Territory. Yes, said in terms of the economy, business, investment. So they have taken half of it. So what is this marginalization you are talking about? So nobody is marginalizing the Igbo. Say they have been integrated into the system. They have been integrated back. So after the war, the Igbos have been integrated back. So nobody is marginalizing them. They are okay. They are doing well. Yes. And now this Arewa group, they are saying, yes, the Igbos are being marginalized. They are seeking justice, equity, and fairness. So now the point remains that the Igbos are being marginalized, and the Igbos, they want to leave Nigeria. So if the federal government or the Arewa group, they want to try it, the referendum is there for them to conduct it. Yes, let them invite the United Nations for the referendum. The Igbos, they are completely waiting for this referendum. They are fed up with what is happening in the contraption. That's the point. Not just the Igbos. Other ethnic nationalities, they are fed up. Just as the Igbos, they have the courage, and they have the capacity, and everything requires to have a country to be on their own. Yes, that's why their own case is different. Otherwise, nobody is interested in the contraption any longer. That's the point. So let them use the sit at home to know what will happen. Yes. So if they are confident that the Igbos will not leave, the Igbos will disappoint the IPOB, yes, or the campaigners for referendum, yes, proponents of the referendum, the Igbos will disappoint them. If they are confident of that, let them organize this referendum. Yes, let them organize the referendum. Igbos who don't want to go, oh yes, now organize the referendum. Let us settle this matter once and for all. We have been saying, yes, it is only one thing that will settle this matter. That's the point. It will settle it once and for all. Good thing the IPOB, they're not asking for, for war? No. The IPOB, they're not asking for crisis? No. They're not asking for anarchy or chaos? No. Yes, because they're not asking you that they want to live by force, brute force. No. The IPOB has been quietly asking for a referendum. Yes, peaceful. Organize a referendum and see whether these people want to stay or not. If they decide to stay with you, good thing, it's not a fight, it's not a war. They will remain in Nigeria. But if they want to leave, you allow them through the vote or the plebiscite to show whether they want to leave or not. So this question of IPOB, dragging the Igbos and all that, must have to be settled. The referendum will settle it. IPOB not forcing anybody to agitate for Biafra. People are doing it on their own accord. So if you want to test your might, your strength, your popularity as a good government, as a country, now put the referendum. Yes, schedule the date for it. Let's go all out and, cast our votes and see whether people want to remain or to opt out. Simple as that. So it's a good thing that the Arewa have brought up this matter and are saying it, that the Igbos don't want to go. It's all right. Conduct the referendum first. Let us see. People who are genuinely sitting at home on Mondays. If you see the way Igbos stayed at home on the 30th day of May, 2024, you're going to realize that indeed they are people with one mind. Yes, with one mind. The whole southeastern states, they stayed at home. Yes, they stayed at home. The streets were empty. All empty. Nobody. Nothing was happening. The entire street, roads, highways, byways, shops, business premises, schools were shut down under lock and key. Yes, public places, airports, motor parks were locked. Yes, empty because of the sit at home declared by the IPOB. To remember the heroes, the Biafran heroes. You've seen it. So, but if you say otherwise, or if you think otherwise, that, they don't want to leave, they are being marginalized. Once the issue is being addressed, they will stay. Okay, conduct it first. Let's see. That's the point. So, the other one, you have to go and prevail to the federal government to conduct the referendum. Yes, let's see who wins. That's the point.